रसूल जाने बतू हैदर के चैन
Dear community members, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. This time is the beginning of the month of Muharram, the first month in the Islamic calendar, and a time at which Shia Muslims, such as myself, hold commemorations, hold gatherings usually, to commemorate the sacrifices of Imam Hussein alayhi salam and his family members and followers who died at Karbala. These events are very important to us and very significant to us. They actually are very significant events in the history of humanity. And the way in which they are normally commemorated through large gatherings in public places, this cannot be done under the current circumstances due to the pandemic. Instead, we are bringing together other community organisations and key stakeholders to create an online program facilitated by the internet and communication technologies that will enable us to still hold what we hope will be a very meaningful commemoration. What we hope will enable the teaching of the history and the sharing of the emotions that we feel when we recall these events. Yes, there is a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety already due to the current circumstances our community faces. The fact that the pandemic has necessitated safety precautions that mean that we are not meeting regularly, that we are not gathering together. We need to be inclusive of the people who are most at risk, the most vulnerable due to social isolation that this causes. AMAFHH Federation is here to support such people. And there are also many other important services that are doing the same. So we invite you to hear from a number of important guests and stakeholders we have who have contributed to this video, and to join us for the commemorative events that will take place during the nights of Muharram.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Syeda Fizza. I work with the AMAFHH Federation as a community support project coordinator. I would like to talk about Muharram, the first month in the Islamic calendar, and how we will be commemorating it differently this year. Muharram is the most significant time in the Shia Muslim religious calendar, marked with the commemorations of the martyrdom of the grandson of Prophet of Islam, Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the third Shia Imam, Hussein ibn Ali. Hussein ibn Ali, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad, rose primarily to rectify the message of his grandfather, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from whom the boon of Islam was birthed. The first 10 days of Muharram are a period of mourning and lamenting for many Muslims. This culminates on the day of Ashura, the 10th day. Unlike other festivals, Ashura is not a festival of joy, but is a day of observance. Muslims observe the day by wearing black-colored clothes, visiting mosques and shrines, participating in processions for ceremonial mournings, reciting hymns and eulogies in groups to grieve over the martyrdom of Imam Hussein and his companions. This year, there should be an understanding that in Melbourne, Azadari is not going to be the same as every year because of a context, as Victorians are going through stage 4 restrictions due to COVID-19. AMAFHH volunteers have been assisting community members in arranging broadcasting programs for the last few months. We have been providing trainings to volunteers who will be supporting the members of Shia community to connect effectively through social media and virtual platforms.
On behalf of the Victorian Multicultural Commission, I would like to extend my best wishes to Victoria's Shia Muslims during the holy month of Muharram and who are observing this year. This is usually a time for the community to come together, but this year it has to be different. By staying home, you are playing an important role in protecting your family, your community, and your fellow Victorians. I appreciate it is extremely disappointing when we aren't able to acknowledge important cultural and religious days together with friends and family, but our priority must be on keeping our loved ones and our communities safe. It has been very encouraging to learn of the way organisations and members of the community have adopted technology and other means of communicating and staying connected. I encourage you to stay connected by tuning into some of the online and broadcasted events being planned during Muharram. Stay home, stay safe. Your actions continue to save life. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, I'm Victoria's Chief Health Officer, Brett Sutton. I want to send my best wishes to every family commemorating the morning of Muharram. This is no ordinary year, and I understand how difficult it's been in our communities. The morning of Muharram is a very important commemoration. And there are some very important rules we all have to follow to stay safe. Please help to slow the spread of coronavirus by staying at home, not having visitors into your home, and by complying with the restrictions that are now in place. This year, you'll be able to observe rituals in new ways, using apps such as Zoom and through the live streaming of prayers. There are also many ways we can stay connected with family and friends, including by phone or video call. Thank you for staying at home and helping to keep your family, friends and community safe. Best wishes.
In these difficult COVID-19 times, the Muslim and especially the Shia community are warmly in my thoughts as they commemorate Muharram. And in this sacred period, as you look to your faith for peace, understanding, kindness, strength, and courage that are so important, particularly in these challenging times. I want to thank, in particular, AMAFHH Federation and Dr. Kulani and her family for continuing to bring people together on these important occasions. I also appreciate that arrangements have been made for traditional gatherings through the media and broadcasting systems in order to avoid physical mass gatherings because of COVID-19 restrictions. I thank you for your understanding, support, and patience. May you continue to be blessed, be kept safe, and find peace, strength, kindness as you commemorate Muharram. Take care, look after each other, and keep safe.
Hi, Andrew Crisp, Emergency Management Commissioner. Assalamu alaikum, and it's great to join Batul and what a great organisation that she leads, but more importantly, all of my special friends in the Shia Muslim community. I know it's a very special time for the Shia Muslim community, but at this particular point in time, we can't celebrate as we normally would. But it is so important for all our communities, our multi-faith, our multicultural communities, to celebrate and to recognise and remember where we've come from and what's important to us, but we've just got to do it in a very different way at the moment. So again, it's great to join you. Please look after yourselves as we work our way through this, and I'm sure we'll be able to all join each other and do this in a much more personal way next year. Thank you.
Salam wa alaikum. Hello, my name is Lisa Hardeman. I'm a Commander of Police with the Priority Communities Division. On behalf of Victoria Police, I would like to wish the Shia community all the best for Muharram. I know that it is a very special occasion for your community that you would celebrate in person. This year it will need to be in spirit, and for some of you, even virtually. So please make this year's Muharram extremely special and memorable. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. I am Syed Abul Qasim Rizvi, Imam of the Qaim Foundation, Victoria, Australia. Muharram is starting on 20th of August, month of grief, month of mourning and commemoration. Of course, every year we used to organize the majalis at our center, but this year, due to the COVID situation we are unable to organize. So therefore, Majalis will be live through the Facebook and the Streamline Yard. Stay at your home, save your lives, save the people, save the nation. Follow the instructions of the health professionals and the authorities. Thanks for your help and support and understanding. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, brothers and sisters. I am Sheikh Kumail Mehdavi, Imam of Function Society of Victoria. As a representative of Shia Muslim community in Victoria, I request all brothers and sisters to comply with the health professionals' advice and government instructions in current circumstances of COVID-19. As you know, month of Muharram is approaching ahead. We will telecast our programs live via Facebook and Zoom during these days of mourning. In lieu of current requirements as per advice of our senior clerics, I reiterate all brothers and sisters to commemorate the Shahadat of Imam Hussain alayhi salam at your homes. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all the steps taken to commemorate these days of mourning. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. God bless you.
Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. Thanks for watching the video. Would like to thank all those who contributed their time and effort in making virtual messages for the video. Firstly, we acknowledge the support of Victorian Multicultural Commission, Mr. Haider, Ms. Vivienne and their commissioners team. Chief Health Officer Professor Bradstone from Department of Health and Human Services, Mr. Chintan, Race Discrimination Commissioner from Australian Human Rights Commission, Mr. Andrew Crisp, Emergency Management Commissioner from Emergency Management Victoria, Commander Lisa Hardeman, Private Communities Division from Victorian Police, Maulana Abul Qasim Rizvi, Maulana Kumail Mehdavi, and the team AMAFHH. Would like to request our community to continue following the health guidelines. We will commemorate and perform Azadari this year in a safe manner, inshallah. Stay home, stay safe.